Welcome to Enter the Stars Home Improvement. Now, this is a couch bed, and it's a great couch bed. This has been in Mark's family, I guess, for a while. We're not going to make any modifications to the couch bed, of course, because this is a fine piece of furniture. But as you know, couch beds are not very comfortable. And there's dips and there's points inside of the bed that make it very uncomfortable. So what I did is went out in the woodshed and basically cut all of these pieces of wood to about a 5-foot length, evened them out on one side, as you can see here. And then I found these little, I guess you can call these like little bracket things. What I'm going to use these for is I'm going to basically run this cord underneath them, pin them down. You see that I've got them spaced, and this is going to basically turn into a platform bed. When you don't use it, when you want to put the bed away, you should be able to just roll this up. It'll be a little heavy, but with two people you could roll it up, put it in the garage. Company comes over, unroll it, put it on the bed, and this bed should be just as good as any other bed once we've made these modifications. Let's take a look. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to screw all these in on one side, then I'm going to lift this, put the cord underneath, and then it should go right in. And I can screw the other side. Should go right in. Should go right in. I just kind of pre-line these up. You don't have to measure. It's good. Use a screwdriver to spin that around. Edit. Now this is just so we don't have to reinvent the wheel every time we go to put this platform back on, right? It should just all come together. Now these screws, you don't want to be too long, because it'll go all the way through the board. You'll have things going on when you try to do this. Remember, this is a platform bed. Don't have to get fancy with this. Got them lined up. We're just getting it so that you can run cord under this, so it all stays in one piece. This is a really heavy drill. Put that in the outtakes. This dart can't hold a drill. Well, you'd think with keyboard hands, keyboard wrists. Whoa. Enter the screw. That I would be able to handle this with quick work, but I guess keyboard wrists are different than woodwork wrists. Right? Guys are going, learn how to use a drill, man. Get it together. I'm working on it. Now I've got most of these in on this side anyway, and I recommend using needle nose pliers. Kind of position these. Might be an easier way to do this, you guys, but basically you want to rotate this into position, lift this in, because you're going to be tucking that wire underneath that edge, and then screwing the last edge in. Needle nose pliers just seem to do the trick. I thought about using like like a flathead screwdriver, but I don't think that it's necessary. These are just little brackets, kind of. Just found these in the garage, and see how I can run that line all the way through here. And what that'll do is just make this basically a stowaway type of situation, which you can pull out very quickly. A couple of you have talked about coming out, so if you come out, I want you to be able to sleep well. Wake up all beat down, you know. Just hosing this one up. Alright, there we go. There we go. So now when we screw in the other side, see how these are all perfectly lined up? Boom. I'd recommend putting some spacers in here because I just screwed up all my spacing. So that'd be a recommendation. I'll have to respace these. Let's get this cord in there. So again, line cord. Better not give me any problems. Put it in there. There's probably better brackets for this, you guys, but we're going with what we have, right? And what we have is ingenuity and creativity. I mean, basically, an hour ago, I woke up going, why don't I just go sleep in the bedroom upstairs? Just was hurting, basically. And decided I was going to do a project today. And here we are at the tail end of this, you guys. Here we are at the tail end, and you kind of get a rhythm to this. Make sure these screws are in straight. I think I blew up the drill. I smell smoke. I heard sparks. We're going to keep going with this because that's how we roll. So we're going to cut this, knot it. Now we got a single piece. And this should, we're going to nail those edges down too. And we'll probably put like some kind of a surface on this so that we can safely put pillows on top without scratching them. So that's what we're going to do, you guys. Now for the purposes of instruction, I'm going to try something a little different for this edge. Since we already have a good edge over there, we're going to try something a little different. You guys are like, what are you doing? All right. Now I don't know if this would work if I didn't already have that other edge buttoned up. You see that? I think this works because we've got the other edge that's secure. Now we're going to protect this edge with this old blanket I found in the attic. Again, this is going to prevent that those from catching on any cushions that we use. And you know, so you're not sleeping on wood. It's all my iPhone's good for anymore is a clock over here. So it's good, it's protected. Pillows go back on. Voila, the bed. Now, the proof's in the pudding, right? So, we're going to sleep on it. Find out what kind of bed this actually is. Pull that up here. Ah, solid.